All right, this is one of the first videos on just going over syncing Canvas grades with PowerSchool. So in general, syncing grades can be a great way to reduce teacher workload and provide better accuracy for posting grades. However, your workflow should be optimized to have the best results and reduce problems. Syncing Canvas grades is not required. Teachers can manually enter grades in PowerSchool if you choose. But in the coming lessons, we're going to go over the ways that teachers have used this who have had a seamless experience and had the best results. Keep in mind that if you are using standard-based grading through Power Teacher Pro, you probably don't want to sync your Canvas grades because it doesn't work out too well. But otherwise, it can be a great feature for you to use. So the recommended workflow, if you choose to do this, and this is recommended, is that you enter in your grades into Canvas and then sync them with PowerSchool. Avoid entering grades into PowerSchool directly if you go this route. If you put in an individual grade in PowerSchool and the assignment is synced with Canvas, it will override PowerSchool grade upon syncing. So keep that in mind. So the idea is that Canvas grades go up to PowerSchool. PowerSchool grades do not sync up with Canvas. So it is a one-way street. So that's why we recommend that you enter your grades into Canvas and let them flow up to PowerSchool. There are some syncing rules to follow, which when we put this into practice, you should have a context for understanding them when we actually go through the follow-along lessons. Assignments in Canvas must have due dates, or else it will not sync up. The assignment name must be unique, can't be like the others, and it has to be 30 characters or less. Canvas will tell you if it's more than 30 characters, and then you can correct it. You can adjust it down to be a maximum of 30 characters. Assignments must be published in Canvas, and the sync setting must be on for that particular assignment. So you can have assignments in Canvas that don't get sent up to PowerTeacher. So that is possible. The assignment group must be synced with Canvas, which is typically done during the beginning setup at the beginning of the semester. The assignment group must have a PowerSchool group assigned to it. And that's what we're going to walk you through in some of the next videos. There are some things that don't sync very well. So if you're used to doing complete and incomplete, that feature is available in Canvas. However, it won't post correctly to PowerSchool. Teachers have discovered that a workaround is to use a 1 or a 0 as points as a substitute for that. PowerSchool will only receive raw numerical grades. But that is a good workaround to use this feature to reduce the amount of work that you have to do. Keep in mind, if you delete an assignment in Canvas that has been previously synced, you will need to delete it in PowerSchool as well. So that's a limitation. You delete an assignment in Canvas, which is unusual. You will have to delete it in PowerSchool. Missing indicators in Canvas, they don't post to PowerSchool, unfortunately, but the late indicators do post. The Learning Mastery Gradebook, if you're using that or have used that, that does not sync as well either. Manual versus nightly syncing will come into play when we actually walk you through how to do those steps. But in general, most people have on nightly syncing that goes automatically from 1 to 2 a.m. to make sure your grades are all synced up with PowerTeacher Pro. But you can also force a sync to be done at particular times by just clicking a button. More on that later. And the context of this slide will be more relevant when we go through it. It is important that you do check for accuracy when you're using the sync feature. It's not something that needs to happen every day, but every couple weeks, you can compare your grades in PowerTeacher Pro to what's in the Canvas gradebook. And we're going to highlight some things associated with that. So if you're ready to begin, or if you want to go back and pause on some of these slides of this video, that's fine. Otherwise, your next step is actually not to really do anything in Canvas. It is to get your grading categories set up in PowerTeacher Pro, just like you normally would. Set up your grading categories in PowerTeacher Pro for every class that you want to have sync with Canvas. There is a video on that, so that should be your next stop, and then we'll follow up with Canvas.